Yeah, yeah. Come on, get out of the bed. Let's go take off and elevate. Oh, off in the air, taking flights, baby, cut the wings, moving to make it now. What's the feel? Mental alchemist, swirling the air. Open the stargates, I am here. It's been a while, what's the feel? Time to make a new era. Yeah, so star majesty, let's go. Can you get higher? I'm a shooting star, no, jumping cause you star. Oh, golden eye, my halo in moments I'm hard. Never going down. Outside the mind, so star shine. Yeah. I'm a elimination. I'm a fly. I'ma be me till the day I die.
Welcome, solar architects, those standing quietly at their post while the future is coming along. Well, not to content, not to motivation. I'm not here to perform. Welcome to a whole ass station. Take a breath, not to relax, but to arrive. Feel your body where it is. Feel your spine up. If you are here, regulated in presence, you are already participating. This is not an activation in the old sense. Nothing needs to be forced. Nothing needs to be summoned. The sky grids are coming online because enough coherent bodies are ready to host them. So, field operation, what this space is, this is a solar level transmission, not an emotional hype, not an spiritual escape, and not a sacral urgency. This is Somatic authority broadcast through presence. Here, leadership does not push, it stabilizes. Here, power does not shout, it registers. Here, the body is not symbolic, it is a literal command module. If your nervous system is calm, if your breathing starts to steady, if your posture starts to feel natural and upright, then the system can read you clearly. But on the other hand, if you're experiencing distortion and it doesn't resonate, by all means, you could always leave. Welcome, Nina. And when the system can read you, it can organize around you, okay? Oh, Corey, you're so mean. No, that's called fucking standards. Have enough self-love and, I don't want, listen. I'm gonna let it rock. Aquarius season, the sky layer is active. Aquarius does not descend into the body the way other seasons do. It is activating above you. This ain't about a personification. About my feelings, my thoughts. Has nothing to do with that shit. Okay? This is systems. You're looking from a monarch. You're looking from an oversoul perspective. You're looking at things as a whole. Some of us cosmically, universally. Ooh, systematic. Across the network and across the grids, across the timelines, and across technology, the collective, and future architects waiting for form. Baby, it's coming in. You hear me? And you're leading it. You're the head. Okay? This is where the future stops being an idea and starts behaving like infrastructure. Hold on, I gotta take my hoodie off. I feel like I'm getting hot. I feel like a bear, bro. Like I've been hibernating. I just ate some food. My belly, you ever, I ate to where I should have stopped and then I kept eating more. So I'm bloated is the word. Yeah, that's so funny. We're not here to predict shit. We are here to host it. You hear the difference? Do you hear the difference? I'm going to say that again. I don't need your phone to tell me the weather outside type of bullshit. You are the original technology. Now, it's none of our faults if you don't have enough intelligence to tap into your own technology, because that's really what it is. We're not here to predict, we're here to host. You see the fucking different spiritual posture? And how we do that? We do that by staying regulated, staying embodied, staying precise. Oh, we ready though, don't get it confused. Don't not get it confused. Heart and soul integrations, that's what's happening lately, guys. Heart and soul, these are big boy energies. These are not wandering energies. When someone speaks with heart, it's conviction. It stings. Heart is a little different. Heart hit a little different than basic bitches energy, okay? It's intelligent. You didn't close your heart. You endured because of your heart. Hello? So when we say a heart and soul integration, listen to me. You bring it into form. So say it's gonna be a heat wave. We're talking about a heat pulse wave. And let me tell you something. People, places, and things, listen, it don't matter. You carrying a different fucking hue. That's what it means to integrate. Now it's in your being. You stabilize, regulated. So this is a post-Leo moon energy. The Leo moon didn't make you louder. It made you durable. It tempered the heart. Not into innocence, but into endurance. I told you all day yesterday, I don't even want to get into it. When I say heart, you need to know what the fuck that means, bro. Heart has nothing to do with feelings, has nothing to do with the story. Heart, I don't care how smart you think you are, you can't fucking predict. You can't. It's impossible. That's how powerful the heart is. The heart is non-local. It's a force. It's a high intelligence. And that's one of the only reasons, at least for me, I'm here. Lord knows, it took me forever to grow up, to mature. And it's not even because I was a bad person. It's because I'm slow, sensitive, had to grow, had to heal, had to develop myself. I'm being real with you, bro. All that intellect comes after. A lot of us have heart. You know what fucking heart is? This is why I'm getting upset, bro. Heart is courage, bravery. The heart don't care what's in front of him. You fuck one of with his family members, heart don't care, bro. Heart blacks out, bro. Heart is a different type of force. When a person stands up, starts speaking from his heart, that's a different force. Different type of force. When a person stands up, speaking from his heart, that's a different force. You guys still with me? Check, 1, 2. We time traveling. That's what's happening. Ding, 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 ding. Energy, frequency, alignment, copy. You guys are awesome. A lot of people say yes, copy, go. Listen, I just wanted to explain to you that the heart is you're here. It's made you durable. Something like Wolverine and Deadpool on steroids. You just keep getting up, El Capa. I see you, Mama Rose. You just keep getting. You hear the confirmation in the train in the back? That's a magical train. Trust me. It'd be back trains randomly, but it'd be divine synchronicity. I've had too many synchronicities to go back and forth with you on this right here. I don't even care, bro. I don't care if you pulled up with a physical chart. Tell it now, like, nah. That's how it be with some of you and your magician, your magic, your magnetism. Ooh, that thing that gets you excited. It's chemistry. That's a bond, bro. That's the first language. Miranda, you said it. That's literally what I call it. The North Node Express. That's a directional thing. When I hear that, it's like, oh, I'm hitting. It'll be the randomest time. You guys are awesome. We got a whole house in here, family. 10 o'clock, 12, 11 people in the room. Keep the lines clean. Heart energy is rising. The sky grid's a real thing. Go study. Go do some studying. Come back, then you tell me something. Because it ain't even about none of that. You need to fucking know. Can I communicate the best? You try being a weirdo, and all of a sudden your weirdo ain't a weirdo no more. And then you gotta then you gotta talk to people. This is about the heart, the upper heart activating. The heat is rising to the terrain. You understand? When we say integration, we're not just talking about your physical body, dude. The physical body is the beginning. Oh yeah. You kissed neutrality. High five. Can you hold it? Good job. All right, now let's build from that new 0 point. That's not easy, bro. Your wise gotta listen. This is where we get into soul. We don't get into spiritual feelings. Oh, we're in a different realm. This is soul. You better have you better feel weird when you're not in your divine purpose. Dead ass. You should have made a whole self-sustaining system that incorporates you and the collective to grow, to nurture. In whatever it is that you do. You shouldn't go everywhere and be parasitical. That's dirty spiritual hygiene. It was 10101 when I looked at the time, okay? 1001. Don't fucking play with me. You gotta circulate your energy. It's gotta be an influx. It's gotta be a pole shift. What am I talking about? I'm talking about being a host of something. Of course I'm too much, bro. Of course. This is where I said the heart and the soul, and I'm trying to make it make sense because the heart and the soul ain't just cute words. I'm here because of my soul. I'm here because of my heart. A lot of us are tapping into this energy, and we're not demonizing ourselves. We're making it a whole place to live, a whole terrain. In fact, check it, a whole fucking planet. But first we had to get it within, and now we're coming back. That's why the transmission works. A heart that can stay open without collapsing A will that doesn't need approval itself, and a present that doesn't fluctuate with approval, as if I give a fuck. I used to give so much fucks, now I don't give a fuck. Without approval, when you've been goaded by the Supreme, what the fuck? When you know thyself and you know, man, I just want to live. I want to expand. I want to grow. That's it, bro. Everything else is bullshit. You know, when you get in that kind of energy, okay, that's universal laws, principles. Everything else is a labyrinth of a motherfucking mindfuckery. You don't need an approval. 80% of the collective are not even real. Are you kidding me? It may not be a big deal for you, but I'm a humanitarian out the ass, bro. No freaky. I am a fucking die-hard freedom fighter. I look at systematics and numbers like that. That's crazy, bro. You telling me I just spent 3 hours of my life with somebody who don't even have a reasoning mind? Are you telling me that right now? And no wonder I get fucking frustrated, bro. But then I had to learn that you have universal love of whole space, because things can develop, things can grow. Space, time, the womb, myself. It really was myself. I was getting too in the way. Why did, you know? Damn, whatever that was loud. Like, make it seem like I'm not even near a road. That's the crazy part. Do you guys hear this right now? Let it be written. Let it be heard. Your heart can stay open without collapsing. That's impressive. And a will that does not need proof. You don't give a damn anymore. That's where we need you to be. And a lot of us could have purged things out 3 days before this and 3 days after. Just in general, just pressure points. Some of you already cleared the way. That's not even the fucking point. The fucking point is, the sky don't care about your excitement. I don't care about your feelings, bro. It cares about the capacity. Do you have the capacity? Yes, you do. And that capacity, guess where it lives? It lives in your body. Next, what happens next? You don't need to do anything special here. No effort, no pushing, and no reaching. You could feel it. Just remain seated in yourself. I'm still gonna show up and punch the air. It's okay. Some of us are sky arcs. I have to. And I enjoy it. But you done the work. 11 has nothing to do with the womb and development. 11 is systematic and looking at it as a whole, functioning, all this intellect, but bring it to the body. Allow yourself to be that. Float with me, fly with me. Aladdin, fly with me. Just remain seated in yourself on your cymatic. You have grown so much, and I know you don't care, but you have, okay? And when you allow it in your body, you're allowing it in the planet. And when you regulate your nervous system, you stabilize the planet. A lot of you are bigger than you think you are, okay? Period. And let's talk about mind. You got a bigger mind, bigger body. You're a whole bigger fucking, you're not a tomb. You're from a different tomb, different harmonics. Some of us are not from the atom. We're not from the quantum. We came into these tombs, bro. Fuck the seals, bitch. I'm learning to communicate to help people. I had to come into alpha, beta. That's dense as a bitch. Alphabet. Learn to communicate. Wisdom of the serpent. The other fucking tombs, you just walk in, people felt your heart. I was like, oh, we didn't even have these type of conversations. But that's what fragmentation and distortion does to you. The heart and soul is a very powerful, welcome Phoenix, there's a very powerful construct. Welcome StarCommander. If you are here, it is because your signal is readable. Your presence matters, and your regulation matters, and your embodiment matters. I'm not gonna fight you for you, dude. You need to know this. The space is live. It's a living intelligence. Really fucking hear me. The grid is active now, and the signal is stable. Why is the signal stable? Because your ass is stable. So welcome to the sky layer. Welcome to the Aquarian season. Come back to your post. We are high flyers here, bro. Big steppers. They gave us so many names, bro. So many. And we're bringing in the New Testament. Welcome back to your post. Nova Network standing by. Solar Authority is online, and it looks so good on you. Your solar drip. If you love like your lip service, right? You're gonna be your highest version. The system needs you, not the system as a computer system. I'm talking about like the ecosystem, all systems, and to be honest, this shouldn't even be a conversation when we're dealing with the solar expansion that we're going through. You need to know this. Because this ain't a spiritual group here. I don't know what, this is soul group here, bro. I don't even want to call it that, bro. This is the celestial realm where every one of you is a fucking entrepreneur, and you're supposed to be banging out missions. You're supposed to be a StarCommander. You're supposed to be leading the collective. It's a little different than wandering in space. No, you're fucking walking with a knowing and a surety, because you know you sky walking in this bitch, okay? And you realize the power you hold in your cymatics, in your voice, light, sound shaping. This is solar somatic. This isn't feeling. Solar. Go on a soul retrieval and come back. That's what's online here. That kind of authority. Where peace be still. Where even your ops want some of this. Even your ops be hypnotic to release the pressure, baby. So hot it's cold, androgynous, divine. The real authority, not I tell you what to do, but where I go, peace goes. Distortion feels weird. They freaking freak out. They gotta run or adjust. Real authority, like the one that's connected to the grid kind of authority. Kind of authority when a gazelle goes by a lion and the feelings in the inner world, that's what they feel. Some of us are primordial beings and we're connected. And when you've been goaded by universal, you just gotta stand to your fullness. You gotta show up and be present. Because now you're a node in the net 10 times the time. This ain't a small thing. I can't afford to because I know I'm doing this for the future. And bring it into the now. You need to fucking know this. It needs to be part of your fucking like brainwash your shit. This is how fucking people fucking reprogram your shit. Sky grid, solar plasma, somatic command, network coherence, and emperor signal. Okay? I'm gonna say this again, and if this doesn't resonate, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds, give you a chance to leave, right? Sky grids, solar plasmatic command, work coherence, river signal. This is what you guys been feeling lately. It's the opening field. Right now what we're doing here is a signal check. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds. 3. Thank you for being here. You are a StarCommander. I have to do that because scared and sacred are the same word, but the sword is sharp. You understand? So I had to. Listen, I want to say welcome, solar architects, those holding the line quietly while timelines are literally recalibrating, motherfucker. Timelines are calibrating. You know right now, if you were to scroll 3 from here, bang, 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 it'd be some crazy ass story and get in your fucking ass in a loop. Okay? Things are recalibrating. Things are pausing on a somatic level. I didn't say my story, my feeling. That's all limited perception. Okay? It's all dead works, dead things, dead stories. You are the living. So when you regulate, things are going to regulate who, what, where, when, which is fun in life. It's called Eureka. It's called experience. It's okay. But you have to hold regulation within you so you can create space and terrain for later. You can't, I want my baby, but you can't even hold baby energy. What the fuck? You want a family, but you can't even have structure? What are you gonna hold? Pause, feel your body, listen. Before you listen to another word, feel your feet, feel your spine, feel the weight of your presence in gravity. If you are regulated, you're already doing the work. And a lot of you are. So hats off to you. This is not a call to awaken, and I want to remind you, this is a confirmation of a station. The station is your ass. Okay? The sky grids are coming online because enough bodies are steady enough to host them. This is not a spiritual imagination. What I'm talking about now is solar intelligence that is moving through regulated matter. The signal is live. Quantum technicians, baseline coherence has been confirmed, embodied nodes stable enough for the grid synchronization. If your body feels steady, you're already doing it right. Good to be home. How long were we out for? That type of energy. You finally fucking stationed, motherfucker. This is where we begin. You know, you finally got your tower. How you gonna get a text message? How you gonna get a fucking signal from solar and from solar daddy, from the central sun? You see how important that is, dude? All those days you woke up and you put yourself first just to breathe, to get your mind right. You made up a whole regiment. That's called Planetary. Self-diagnose yourself, reprogram yourself, and tarry and grow and nurture yourself just so you can be stationed, secure. That's not a little thing, bitch. And because you're coherence, you're able to align, because the universe don't give a fuck about your feelings or any personified nothing. It cares about your alignment. It cares about coherence. And I keep saying this because I'm not saving shit. Well, I'm holding space for those that might be drowning in the water when they're supposed to be fucking surfing. They're supposed to be surfing right now, riding that fucking wave. They're creating the waves. Don't be creating waves you can't handle, mommy. Anyways, listen. You see this picture right in front of you? I just saw this. I didn't even notice. But you see the center point, dead ass in the middle, center point of conception? Boom! That's where you hit. That's what you look like. A whole fucking node. Oh, daddy. Birdie Love, welcome. She said Tartarian. I don't know. We are something new. We are something new. Many words. Something new. We are definitely advanced. We're ancient and future. Some of us will call us Baramudo. Anybody seen 555 recently? Let me know in the chats. Put a purple hearts if you've seen some 555. Harmonic change has been confirmed. Can somebody put 555 in the chat for me? Trina, thank you, Al. Thank you, Miranda. Dreamwalker, thank you, Nina. Damn, guys, everyone's in tune right now. Mama Rose, that tells me my family got fingers, bro. They got a heart. Listen, the reason why I did that, because for those who haven't seen 555, look how many fucking 555s you see. So now there's the truth, right? Now, how long is it going to take you to get in that vibration? Can you shapeshift? Or are you too identifying with wherever the fuck you think you are? You can't even open up to the possibility of harmonic change. So I just gave you a portal, okay? Now, if you're the alchemist and the philosopher, you should be able to work your light body like, baby, get there now, okay? 555 is not just a number. It is a pivot. It is a harmonic release point where compression gives way to movement. What you're feeling as heat, pressure, and restlessness, sleep's been crazy, all of a sudden clarities, and it's not so emotional, but it's clear. We're talking plasma, solar data. Go check out the solar flares. I'm sure you guys don't care, but they've been like it's summer right now. So we're doing something right because this is an intelligent system. Do you hear me? If you love like your lip service, if you're anything of a divine being and you're in this room, listen to me very carefully. This is plasmic solar data that is moving through the upper atmosphere lattice and down into the embodied nodes. Welcome to the sky grid activation, the awakening of your own quantum potential, your own soul somatic. Welcome, humanity. This is a big deal. This is literally why grounding is non-negotiable. Not meditating, not disassociating. I'm talking about somatic presence. This wave does not need effort. Stay upright and ride that bitch. This ain't spiritual nothing. This is oversoul shit. This is all etheric. Be free. Liberate yourself. Be free. Step into the potential. You know, the truth of the matter is, ready? And even science will tell you this, you have unlimited probability in all you do. And it also says, if there was ever a probability, they would find you in the center point. Because you're the center point of all probabilities. The question ain't that no more. The question is, are you willing? Because the energy is moving. This is plasmic influx detected, successful integration dependent on your ass's nervous system. Is it regulated? You can't even receive right now. Is it regulated? Ain't that a bitch, right? Big energy is moving, best believe. Stay in your body and let it pass the fuck through you. This is solar somatic authority. This is the emperor code. Let's be clear. This is not a sacred hustle. This is not some emotional motivation. I'm so serious. This ain't no spiritual bypassing. You can hear it in my tune, my tone. I don't give a fuck. I know people came in here and left. It don't matter, bro. I'm holding my cymatic authority. This ain't no spiritual bullshit. This is solar cymatic authority that we're bringing back to humanity. It is your right. It is your God-given right. You have your own somatic. You just got to stand in your throne. And a lot of you already are. An authority that lives in posture, not in proclamation, in timing, not urgencies, in stillness that moves systems without force. You're not here to activate, like I told you. You're here to occupy your own throne in your own body. That's the minimum. I can't stand disembodied, disingenuine. I can't stand it. That's escapism. That's the Piscean age. I'm too smart for that, bro. I'm not even on some cocky shit. A lot of us are way too intelligent, to dumb ourselves, to shrink ourselves. We know if something's gonna pop, guess who's gonna be in the middle of the center of the probability? It's you. You need to know this and stop being afraid when I say this, because you are able. Or, right, there's a big or you don't belong here. Go with the collective. This is for sky architects. This is for the emperor architect, and it's not a domination. It is an orientation that is happening right now. And when you're oriented, guess what? The room adjusts. Yeah, best believe. And I know I disturb people, but my heart, man. I hear you, Corey, but you know, fuck you. I don't care anymore. How about that? The room adjusts. Either you're temperamented, regulated for it, or you're not. You see how that works? You want something real in your life? Well, be real. The system is recalibrating to you. That's what happens when you're oriented in your emperor archetype, not for domination, but orientation. When you're oriented, resistance dissolves without even having conflict. That's not magic. That's coherence. Quantum technician, solar command protocol, engage authority now broadcast through the somatic alignment rather than assertion. You don't have to prove power. People feel it when you're settled. And to be able to sit in this room like this, it tells me the temperament you have, because you can easily run away run and hide. Because the flame, the tone, it's too personal. Nah, you're gonna be grateful for this energy. Sky grids and what actually is coming online. The sky grids are not external saviors. What any of this is. We are organizational intelligence layers that is reconnecting with embodied nodes. Sky grids, what do they govern? This is what we govern, guys. Big steppers. Electric magnetic coherence. A nervous system synchronization. What do you think's happening now? You can't take the mental, the intellect. What do you think? Intuition. What are you feeling? How about that? And you're gonna deny both? This is what we do naturally. This is electric magnetic coherent field that we're in, and your nervous system will begin to sync. Breathe, tarry. That's what it means to tarry through. There is a collective timing. There is a collective timing where we're all banging hot in our purpose on that yachty party, celebrating Soul Star Majesty. Yeah, we all have a collective timing. We're all regulating the future to the present. Data is routing. They cannot anchor into deregulated bodies. Understand? That's why the work shifted. No more rituals, no louder declarations. Don't you guys feel it? You're more regulated and you're precise. The grid does not respond to desires. It responds to the ability, the fact that you're capable and having capacity. Understand? Because if you don't, you know me, I'll go on a tangent. Don't stop. Don't respond to desires. It responds to the fact that you're capable. Quantum technicians. Grid access restricted to regulated nodes. Grid access restricted to regulated nodes to prevent signal distortion. What does this mean? The system only connects where the body handle it. You ever been around somebody and they just couldn't be around you? That's magnetism. You ever been around somebody and you're drawn to them? Pull? Magnetism. Your body is the command interface. The spine is the routing column. The heart stabilizes, amplification. Yep, the heart amps it up like, The nervous system modulates your bandwidth. Some of you got some big ass bandwidths, okay? You a big old spectrum, okay? The solar plexus issues directional authority. So when you're speaking with direction. That's why a lot of people are gonna be disturbed by you because they can't chill in your presence. They look into a chill. They looking for a certain a certain temperament. Come on, Corey, you remember when it was escapism and you just... Solar plexus issues directional authority, and this, like I said, it's the kind of authority that's innately. People gonna feel it in their gut type of energy, like, damn, that's how powerful some of you are. This is why you're no longer tolerating chaos, any type of inefficiency, or any type of emotional bullshit. You're, what's it called, upheld? You don't want to be around it. And it's not arrogance, asshole. It's your signal hygiene. Listen, you're not becoming cold. Like, you know, if you look at Neptune, if you guys even care, look at the planet Neptune. You're so hot it's cold. You're temperamented and you're on your throne. Because you're moving more of a generational oversoul, bigger picture. You matured as a soul. You're an elder, they would call it, a generational being. Somatic architecture now function as primal command relay with the planetary network. Quantum technician, your body knows what works, period. It is technology and what doesn't instantly. You can tell. That's right, that's the word. It's repulsive. Like, damn, bro. So this Leo full moon integration, the heart endurance online. Let's anchor this. The Leo full moon didn't make you fucking louder, but damn, definitely unshakable. This wasn't about expression. It was about endurance without collapse. A heart that survives things like betrayal without being bitter. You want to talk about higher intelligence? Hold on. 1 second, because I don't think, listen, people think heart and they think of fucking rainbows and butterflies. Heart is non-local, bad. Courage. What's courage? Being able to look at fear and go through it. That's a non-local, that's a crazy mother. Heart is powerful. That's right, she said warrior, for real. I thought it said John Wick just now. Listen, a heart that survives betrayal without being a bitter. I know a lot of bitter bitches, okay? And the fact that you're not a bitter bitch when you could have been a bitter bitch, you got a powerful heart, okay? A heart that survives pressure without shutting down, responsibility without resentment, is a heart that can steer systems. Hallelujah. Listen, the heart is no longer symbolic. It is an operational infrastructure. I don't know where hallelujah comes from. This ain't no religious nothing. If you're new here, that's not what this is. After it is trained. So your heart got hands, bro. Your heart got hands, son. Blue says, Corey, have your great. For real, I want to make it abundantly clear. I don't know where hallelujah came from. A lot of us had to deal with religious trauma, so it just it came out, but This is why, you know, the heart is no longer symbolic. It is a literal operational infrastructure. Listen to these words, bro, because you have infrastructure to become architecture. When I say certain words, listen, that's why you stop explaining, you stop chasing, you feel calm where you should be franticing, and your heart isn't softer. You have developed on this hue, this heart intelligence. You have developed, you have trained and tarried into this new harmonics. Okay, quantum technicians, listen to me, technitos. Coherence stabilized your endurance metrics, did previous operational thresholds, you're breaking levels, okay? Your heart is strong because you didn't quit. You're something of a big stepper. I don't care how you feel, okay? Plasmic solar waves are smacking the earth right now. And I'm calling on golden surfers. It's time to put on your golden surfer mode. Is anybody in this room a golden surfer? Put a sun in the chat. Has anybody checked the solar plasma? Have anybody checked the solar plasma that's been... the solar flares? Anybody been checking the solar flares? Ooh, Mama Rose. You said, look at my pic. It's a whole sun. It's funny. Listen. This is the time where we don't have to brace. We don't have to resist. We don't have to over-interpret. Just stay upright, stay relaxed, and stay present. The plasma doesn't want effort. It wants availability without distortion. You have earned this altitude. Not through striving, but through staying. Staying true. And this is why exhaustion has lift and clarity has sharpened. And creation feels clear again. We're broadcasting from an overflow. To my quantum technicians, optimal integration achieved through relaxed stability rather than forced engagement. Stop trying so hard. Let it move through you. This Aquarius network function. Broadcast, don't push. Aquarius is not rewarding your force, it's rewarding the clean transmission. Leadership now works like this. You stabilize and the field organizes. You align, collaborators appear. You speak once and the system will adjust, but if you're pushing, you're late. If you're rushing, you are so misreading yourself. And if you're loud, you're loud. You're definitely compensated. The future doesn't need persuasion, it needs clear nodes. Quantum technician, resonance-based leadership protocols outperform directive control distributed system. What does this mean? When your clear things line up without effort. That's right, Mama Rose, you align and everything arose. Everything aligns. So technology, AI, and sovereign interface. This season is exposing the splits. Those who outsource awareness and those who interface without surrendering their own sovereignty. Tools are neutral, consciousness is not. Use the grid and don't become the grid. Your clarity is a literal firewall. Quantum technicians, cognitive sovereignty maintained through conscious interface boundaries. It's tech and don't let it think for you. This is a lot of your leveling up, elder, generational, big stepper. Okay? And with that comes a lot of responsibilities with new technology, doing less, hitting more, being an interface. What to do now and what not to do. Do regulate, do create, do speak when it's clean, do move when it's obvious, and do trust timing over pressure. Do not chase relevance, do not force alignment, do not explain your authority, do not collapse into urgency. Stay in your tempo. The emperor or the empress does not hurry, for the signal does not beg. Quantum technicians, non-reactive pacing preserves signal integrity during a rapid system shift. Slow is smooth and smooth is powerful. This is a StarCommander status confirmed. You are not stuck in any sacral circles. Thank God, right? Soulless beings without a spine and a solar embryo. Just, what are my feelings? I'm serious. You're not stuck there no more. We're not waiting for permission. You're not becoming. You are fully operational, so stand the up. Stand tall. Create, Patal. Broadcast. Enjoy the view. The sky grids are live because guess what? You stayed embodied. You done. Quantum technicians. Node status has been verified, fully integrated, and fully functional. You're not behind, you're online. And in closing, family, feel your body, feel steadiness. Nothing needs to be taken. Nothing needs to be remembered intellectually, because what matters has already been registered. This transmission did not add energy, it organized it. The grid doesn't need more input, it needs clean exits. So we close the same way we open, in regulation and clarity and sovereignty. The field, decompression, return to your station. This is no rush back into noise. Let your nervous system stay wide and calm. Let your posture remain upright, and let your breath stay low and natural. You are leaving the network. You are simply returning to a local command. What's synchronized here continues, operating without your effort, without chasing, forcing, or needing to explain your ass. This system already knows who you are. Stay on your throne and hold your cymatics. Integration and what carries forward. If something shifts, let it settle. If something clarifies, don't rush to name it. If something fell away, Aquarius doesn't require your emotional processing right now. I really don't care. That's too personified. Take care of your shit. This is collective. This is planetary. This is way bigger than that. This requires a whole signal stability, a whole soul, a whole house. You gotta be able to hold that whatever is aligned will keep aligning for your ass. Trust in whatever released did so efficiently. Your job now is not action, but it is maintenance. 11 in the room. Sky Architects, do you hear? StarCommander status maintained. Remember, you don't carry the grid, you are readable by it. You don't rush influence, you broadcast coherence. You don't chase the future. You stand still long enough for it to recognize you. That's leadership at this altitude. And unshakable. The final seal. Take one last breath. Feel the solar warmth in your chest, the steadiness in your spine, and the calm certainty in your body. That's the signal. Upon coming here, can I get a sea of fucking, what's the purple hearts or whatever, to see who has regulated since they came here? Have felt the solar warmth, uncertainty. That is the signal. The sky grid is active. Solar authority stable. Hard endurance confirmed. Node integration intact. Dreamwalker with 100 purple hearts. Let's go. Blue purple hearts. Trina, Nina. Come on. Make it happen. Hey, you, I'm putting this on YouTube. Let him hear a stitch. Let him be a witness. Mama Rose. Let's go. Final seal being ripped off. This is the signal. We are hitting the grid. We're surrounded by angels. This transmission is complete. Now the work is continued without effort. You built a self-sustaining system. You just gotta regulate your nervous system. You hear me? Oh my gosh. More purple hearts. Hey you. Lola. Baby blue. So yeah, network, Nova Network out. Standing by, StarCommander, station secure. Oh,
I love your skin too, I love your eyelid. She on the menu, I wanna dabble, I wanna tempt you, I wanna travel.
Soul Star Majesties. If your heart is moved to support this mission, come on, push and listen to them offerings. I show much gratitude.
I swerve it, I dip in a Hellcat whip like a cheetah. You so tight, I love you, I feel when you wine, when you dig, go and leave by. My soul is on the rise, mama, take control, don't take my life, mama, only one, no sorry, be my guide, just for me. Wait till you want, so lovely, take this ride, it's in this life, I don't know what will come, but I stay ready, yeah. In the night, she calling my phone, said she feeling the love I need, yeah. I swerve it, I dip in a Hellcat whip like a cheetah. You so tight, I'm loving, I feel when you wine, when you dig, go and leave by.